Turmeric is an important spice in Asian culture, used commonly in medicine and cuisine, but is it true that it can help you shed pounds? We at HealthxTips are always looking for new ways to improve lives, so we decided to look into this topic and discover more. Welcome back, folks! Before we begin, don't forget to like and subscribe to HealthxTips if you want to keep up to date with healthy lifestyle news. Do drop your comment below saying I subscribed and we'll personally reply to you. Now let's ask, is turmeric good for weight loss? Well, in recent studies linking turmeric to weight loss have been turning heads left and right, and for good reason. By testing turmeric on animals and living cells in test tubes, researchers have already connected turmeric to significant weight loss and reduced weight gain. A 30-day study on 44 participants compared the before and after BMI and hip measurements of the subjects who added turmeric to their diet, and found that there was a significant effect. Though it would take more studies to rule out the placebo effect, this is nonetheless an extremely promising sign in the right direction. One other notable effect of turmeric is that it seems to increase insulin's effect on the body. This may be an important discovery moving forward for pre-diabetics. Of course, there is no substitute for proper medical attention. And diabetic patients who are already taking medications should actually avoid turmeric due to unintended interactions with common diabetes treatments that may cause a dangerous sugar low. It's important to remember that animal studies, test tube studies, and a small number of human studies aren't quite enough to be considered conclusive evidence. Multiple studies with a large sample size of human volunteers will be required to scientifically prove the purported effects of turmeric. Still, the topic of weight loss sits on a mountain of anecdotal evidence, and the studies that have been completed seem to invite further exploration. The golden spice may just live up to its name if results keep going the right way. There are other benefits as well. Curcumin, the most active ingredient in turmeric, acts as an antioxidant and has useful anti-inflammatory properties. Extracts that contain a mixture of curcumin and piperine tend to yield the best results in this regard. Recent studies have been linking inflammation to the complications of more and more chronic diseases that are common in Western culture. So any foods that have anti-inflammatory effects can be beneficial in keeping chronic inflammation in check. Only think of this as a preventive effect, though since medications are far more effective in the advanced stages of any disease. Antioxidants, meanwhile, are believed to fight aging and degenerative disorders. Cellular damage as a result of free radicals seems to be a key component to the aging process, so the importance that antioxidants have in starving off these effects can't be overstated. Both of the aforementioned effects are also critical components in preventing and controlling heart disease. But one more surprising effect of curcumin is its connection to the linings of blood vessels. Studies have shown that curcumin intake actually seems to increase the health and longevity of these linings, which are often among the first parts of a vessel to fail in case of certain diseases. Curcumin may promote the growth of new neurons as well. This is another recent discovery, and it was in fact believed that the brain never produces more neurons until relatively recently in human history. Nowadays, it's a known scientific fact that the brain is fully capable of creating completely new neurons, and it seems to be linked to brain-derived neurotrophic factor, or the BDNF protein. Curcumin seems to increase production of this important hormone. There are a whole host of chronic diseases that curcumin seems poised to provide some resistance to, including cancer, Alzheimer's, depression, heart attacks, arthritis, and more. So, while preventing degenerative diseases of the nervous and circulatory systems may not trim your waist, those sure are amazing bonus effects for such a humble spice to come with. Turmeric is generally considered a safe additive, though it's recommended to keep to less than 8 grams. Side effects at this dosage are unlikely, but not impossible in people who have allergies, digestive problems, or enhanced sensitivity to spices. Note that most spices will have adverse effects in large volumes, and turmeric is no exception. These effects are often concentrated in the digestive system, so anyone with irritable bowel syndrome, diarrhea, constipation, or other similar problems may want to stay well away just to be on the safe side. Even those of you in perfect health should only consume spices like turmeric in moderation. Turmeric should be avoided by anyone with blood disorders, as it may inhibit the body's natural clotting response. If you have any chronic health problems or are taking any medications, it would be wise to ask your primary care provider before adding turmeric or curcumin supplements to your daily routine. Turmeric has notoriously problematic interactions with various medications and may only be suited to those who are in fairly good overall health. There are tons of ways to integrate turmeric into your diet. Turmeric consumed in tea is usually mixed with other herbs and spices to create unique blended flavors. Ginger and black pepper are among the most common pairings, but there are many recipes online for you to try. Naturally, tea isn't the only way to consume it. Turmeric's most obvious use is, of course, as a spice in the kitchen. It can be used to spice up anything from roasted cauliflower to fried eggs to grilled pork chops. And of course, where would any discussion about turmeric be without curry? Sadly, it's time to bring out the bad news. While turmeric tea has been making the rounds as a popular way to consume the golden spice, it doesn't seem likely to achieve the results you're probably looking for. This might sound crazy, given all the benefits we brought up previously, but there's a simple explanation. The servings that are appropriate for seasoning a meal or a drink tend to be very small. Furthermore, turmeric as a cooking spice only contains about 5% curcumin or so, and curcumin is where the bulk of the spice's health benefits are concentrated. Human studies seem to indicate that your body needs higher doses of curcumin, such as those found in dietary supplements, in order to achieve any real effects. These extracts and supplements can reach levels over 90% curcumin content, making them far more efficient sources. If you ate enough natural turmeric to reach those same levels, you will likely suffer side effects far worse than a few extra pounds. And again, the research is still relatively new and features less human testing than we'd like to see for nutritional studies. So while adding 1,000 milligrams of turmeric extract into your daily intake is an option, there are more questions than we would prefer. Additionally, it's unknown if ingesting such high levels of curcumin might lead to harmful side effects in long-term usage, since no studies have been done that could account for the risks of ingesting that much turmeric for several months at a time. All in all, we can't wholeheartedly recommend that you rely on turmeric as a weight loss option. There are just too many proven low-risk weight loss strategies out there for us to seriously consider this life hack at this point in time. While low-effort solutions like add such and such to your diet may be tempting, they rarely have the merit to back them up. Of course, we, like you, were hoping this one would be different. It's possible that further studies will eventually give turmeric and curcumin more solid ground to stand on, but the biggest issue right now is that there just aren't enough answers and too many questions. Committing to ingesting an extract every single day is a big ask in the first place, so we cannot, in good faith, tell you that it would be wise to do so when the results are this inconclusive. Worse still, the possible side effects for people who have pre-existing health conditions or medications remind us of something you would see on a pill bottle, not a naturally occurring additive. So while we hate to say this as much as you hate to hear it, we do not think that turmeric tea or turmeric in general is the best overall option for weight loss. It does deserve further study, but that's all we can confirm for sure at this point in time. The good news is that turmeric supplements, particularly with piperin, derived from black pepper, do have a host of other benefits unrelated to weight loss. So while you may not suddenly have the body of a supermodel, a little turmeric now and then could very well be a good thing. And if you're still keen to find ways to lose weight, remember, mental state of mind and staying motivated is always the key. You may check out our How to Stay Motivated to Shed Weight video for more tips. This has been Health Tips, doing our best to keep you up to date with the honest facts about health and nutrition. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button for more informative health advice. Always remember, your health, your life, your priority. See you, folks!